Hello everyone, welcome once again. So now we are going to talk about test evidences, be it manual testing or automation testing. Test evidences are very important, especially during failure of test cases. So Playwright provide various options to capture these evidences like screenshot, record videos and traces. And these are really useful when we want to debug a test case for fixing the same. By default, these options are disabled, but they can be configured in the Playwright.config.ts. In Playwright.config.ts, we have global use configuration, so we can define it there. Then it would be applicable to all the projects, that is all the browsers, and we can define it at the project level, that is at the browser level, right? So we can configure these screenshot, traces and videos with custom requirement, like whether we want to store it always, whether we want to store it on failure, on first retry, and many other options. So let us understand the same by the practical demonstration. So this is the test automation framework, and we have playwright.config.ts, which is the core of this particular framework. So you see, this is the configuration file, and inside this we have this define config. We have global use, which would be applicable to all the projects. Then we have this use, which is applicable to this particular project. Similarly, if we are using this particular actual Chrome browser with channel Chrome, so we can define the use configuration here as well, right? So under test directory, if I show you, under test directory we have two directories. One is main, another is checkbox. And under main we have one file where we have one test case, and under checkboxes we have two test cases which are grouped using test.describe, right? Now all three test cases are passing, right? So if I try to execute, let me run this particular suite. So for that purpose, I have right clicked on the project, and now I'm going to use npx playwright test. So it will run all the test cases under this particular tests directory, right? So we have in total 3 test cases which are running using 3 separate workers. So let it execute. We have kept headless as false. That's why these test cases are running in headed mode or interactive mode. So report is getting published. So if I expand any part, we won't see any traces, any videos or anything, right? We won't see anything. Right, let me come back here. If I show you this also, here also we don't have anything, right? Now let us configure screenshot, right? Or maybe screenshot. Let us go with screenshot first, right? Likewise, we can do it for all, right? So I'm providing it under the global use configuration, right? I'm not providing it browser specific. I'll show you that part as well. So screenshot, right? And after that provide colon and then single quotes, and as soon as you provide single quote, you'll be able to see all the options available for this particular option, right? So off, which is default option, if you will keep it explicitly off, even then screenshot won't be saved and won't appear in the report. If you will keep it as on, then screenshot would be saved, right? Irrespective of whether there is a failure or not, right? On first failure, so when first time the test script fails, only then the screenshot would be captured, and this is for every time failure, right? So let me keep it as on, right? Because we have past test case, right? So let us keep it on irrespective of whether the test case pass or fail, right? So now for all 3 test cases, the screenshot would be captured. So let us take a look. All 3 test cases are executed. Now it is going to serve the report as well. So when I show you any report, we will see the screenshot, right? And if I show you the second test case, here also we have a screenshot, right? Likewise, if I show you the third test case, here also we have a screenshot, right? But we don't see any traces or any videos, right? So now let us configure traces, right? And let us also keep it as on, irrespective of whether there is a failure or not, right? Likewise, make it for video as well, right? And let us try to run it. But depending on the need, you can configure it, whether you want to capture the screenshot on failure, on first retry, or many other options, whatever are available, whatever are available, right? Depending on your project requirement. So you see all three test cases are executed. Now, this time we will see, first of all, we can see it from here as well. We see three options: video, trace, and screenshot, right? I think video and traces are appearing. So if I expand anyone, so we see screenshot, then this is traces, right? So if I click on traces, so by traces, we can navigate to the actual flow. So if I go to navigate to, I'll be able to see that this is the landing page. Then we performed click on this. Then we performed a click on this, right? Then we verified this part, right? And these are after hook, right? So this is about traces, right? Likewise, we can take a look at the report, the video as well. So here we see the recording, right? The video, So these are really very useful features of Playwright, which we can configure depending on the need. So far, we have talked about setting up these configuration at global level, which would be applicable to all the projects under this particular projects array. Now, let us say we are interested in applying these settings to a specific browser, right? So for that purpose, first of all, we need to remove these settings from here, right? And then let us uncomment this Firefox, right? And let us say for Firefox, we want to capture the screenshot, right? So what we'll be doing is we'll be providing this screenshot under this particular use configuration, and let us provide it as on, right? And now let us try to re-execute the test cases. This time we will see 6 test cases. 3 test cases will execute against Chromium browser and 3 test cases will execute against the Firefox browser. So let us take a look. And for Firefox browser, there would be screenshots, and while for Chromium browser, there won't be screenshots. So depending on the need, we can utilize it. So suppose a test case is failing for Firefox, so we can configure it for Firefox. And if it is failing for Chromium, we can configure this for Chromium, right? Likewise, we can do it depending on the need of the project. Let it execute, then I'll show you the report. So 6 test cases are executed, right? For Firefox, there is some failure, maybe a browser specific failure, right? And if we take a look at the report, so for Firefox, we have this particular Firefox tag, which comes by default from Playwright, and for Chromium, this is Chromium, right? So if I expand Firefox, we will be able to see the screenshot, right? And if I show you Chromium, this is Chromium, we won't see the screenshot, right? Likewise, let me show you the second Chromium. Here also we don't have screenshot. And if I again open Firefox, we will see the screenshot. Likewise, for the main module test cases, if I show you this Chromium setup, here is no screenshot, while for Firefox, there is a screenshot, right? So likewise, we can configure these settings depending on the need, and these are really useful features for the debugging purpose. And this is what I wanted to cover, guys, as part of the discussion. Thank you for watching. I would request you to please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you once again.